Hello and welcome to Vegan Fun Times. I'm your host Luke. Strap yourself in, it's going to be a long video today. We are going to go all the way to robotics. We're going to fix the bridge that goes across to the northern bit of the on-land Arctic. And we're going to find some trivalve eggs. We're going to do some base building. It's going to be intense. Now we're looking for some creepvine seed clusters because we're going to need that for the hydraulic fluid that we need to get to fix the bridge, basically. So we've got the seed clusters. We also need 4 of the little gel sacks, which we've got growing exactly enough here. Fantastic. So we'll take all of those back to the Golden Vanity. Great little sea shanty about a ship who was getting attacked by the Spanish, and the captain betrayed the cabin boy who went to fix the situation. Right, so what we're looking for, essentially, if you start at the prawn cage, you want to locate the emergency supply cache that we found really early on. You can see my little trivalve there is swimming around, and then we want to go to the left of it here. Ooh, what's that sound? Oh god, I'm hitting him. When I was mining earlier to get some resources for the base building, he kept swimming in front of the drill. It seems they have a very self-injurious curiosity. Alright, so you can see a lot of icebergs. We'll know that we're going in the right direction when we start to see these kind of jellyfishy like creatures. Yeah, here they are, look, just in the darkness there. Don't let them touch your ship, they will suck power out of it. And past this area you can see there's a little cable, architect cable coming down there. But past this there is a ice wall and a dock, so you can just see the spire from the dock there. The bridge is just up there. We're going to get a couple of architect fragments as well, not the ones for the skeleton, but just like architect sites. There's also a little entrance around there, over there, that you can access from the other end on land with your laser cutter and get out that way. Right, so we've landed at the dock. So let's think. What do we need first? We need 1, 2, 6 and something for opening. We don't really need that at the minute. We need that, one of these. Probably that to build a recyclotron. The lead and that. It would be handy if we could take some nuclear rods as well. So let's drop the C cluster for the rods. Now, we want to build close to this as possible so that we can just build a connecting arch out, a pillar down, and then a little base that we can, underwater, that we can build water purifiers from. When we're building on land, the hatch has a little ramp, which is quite handy. Now, when you're on land, it doesn't matter that there's no oxygen production because you're on land. There's, you know, the oxygen just comes in from outside, which is weird because the base is like watertight. So, but anyway, we want some power so that our stuff will work. Cyclotron.
All primary systems online.
Right. Now we want to build our scan room. If we fully upgrade it, it will reach across the bay and it should be able to pick up the trivalve eggs on the other side, which will save us a bit of time. So we'll need 2 of those, 1 of those. Turn that into I should just pin the recipe, shouldn't I, rather than trying to get it from memory. Table coral. I was pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I didn't bring the upgrades for the. That is annoying. Oh well. We'll have to go for a little trip back to our dear old volcano base, which is actually quite far from where we're going. But we'll do that surely. I'll pause the video, go back there, come back, so you don't have to watch me trundle across half the known world. Let's get some more. Start building out. The good thing about above land is you really don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about the structural integrity of the base above. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Nuts. Well, we can do this. It'll go there. Yeah, there we are. Now, when you are above land, the temperature gauge will go down, which is something that you can combat with a number of things. So you can build a coffee machine and fill it with thermoses. That will give you heat at the cost of water. I should really build how much for? Okay, looks like I'm going back to the sea truck. More titanium. Also take the other plants. pack enough for some. That as well. We've got a control room over here. 2. Let's see. Then. So, indoor grow bed will have enough space for all of the vegetables or trees and whatnot that we brought with us, which was only 2. We're also going to grow some Preston's Delight up there as well, but you know, we'll get to that. The fruit salad, which also gives you a lot of heat. Oh, lovely double moons. Of course, there's a giant rock there. Well, when tragedy strikes, attachment paint. Oh, that'll be the ladder. Okay. Let's see if we can. Right. Too low down. Now, let's have a look. What we're aiming to do is replace this with like a one of these or one of these. Give us some options, because then why doesn't that want to build that? Okay, try over here. Might as well build a glass tube for aesthetics purposes. Finally, let's just build it. Right, so we'll mark this base as green as well. Now, you can also go to these little vents when they're pumping out steam, and that will give you warmth as well. But it stopped just as we got there because, you know, why would the game want to help us? In Hellworld. So, once we got the little bit of base built up, you can start to grab the things around here. Now, there's a reasonable supply of titanium, copper, and quartz just on the ground in limestone chunks or in like ore veins. Alan is like, oh, there's something here.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. And it's even flashing to draw our attention to the fact that we need some hydraulic fluid. So yeah, let's go round here. It's an ore vein with some titanium, so we'll pick up a couple. And we're looking for some quartz. Oh my days.
Beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier Phi Robotics Center.
So I've actually gone the long way around to the little cave, and you can see that my temperature gauge is running really low. But we can see some little peppers there, which will boost it up, and once we get into the tunnel, it starts to improve anyway. See, we've got full body heat. There's our little dry valve. So we can go back, grab the other quartz. Now we just need one more copper. There's also some veins with copper in them and silver ore further into the island. Might as well pick up this quartz too while we're here. We also haven't explored that landing. Altair left for us. We can see the river there. Well, not river, the ocean, I guess. So there's a music CD. Don't hold your breath. Some food. Now we're going to jump in here, which will help our temperature increase. Unless you just stay still for a long time, then your temperature will go down even underwater. I'll just take that and turn it into the copper we need. I like to build my fabricators in the little tunnel produced by the hatch. You can see we've got the hydraulic fluid, but we need the grapevine cluster. Don't know why it's still doing the "you're dying of cold" noise, because we've resolved it. There we go. We'll take the diamond. We need a lead. One of those. Chip. And we can put a modification station in as well. Right, we'll go fix the bridge. Then I will go whiz back to Volcano Base, get the ingredients and make the extension for the scanner. Oh, look at Skyray. Now, I think this gives you an achievement the first time you do it. Plays the "You Done Good" music. Get back into the sea truck and then pause the recording. Okay, and we're back. I have packed a load of goodies, including some Preston's light berries to plant here with our little trees. The hum of the reactor
Welcome
core.
aboard, Captain.
Now, we've got enough to put down, not one of those, but almost. Let's see if we can... well, we will need some storage in here anyway, so we'll build one of those. Gunpowder lithium, which we might need when we start building downwards. Put this on this side. Now, this isn't the most elegant of bases, to be fair. It's going to be a nightmare to get across. Right, we need to rebuild the ladder. To get access. Alright, wait for the explosion of reveal. Whoa. So as you can see, it kind of like goes into a valley. So looking around, this firebox is around in here. You can go that way. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But for our purposes, creature egg first. We're also going to use the Pengling research point one to help us find the cure that we so desperately want and need. For, well, the coronavirus, which is on a frozen creature. Okay, so you want to go back over, basically. Perfecto. Right, what we're looking for is to go out above the dock, which we can just see there. We only need to go slightly past it, and then we can start going down. It's a real pity that I built that big one. I should have built a smaller. Grey pot. Never mind. Now, if you ever run out of titanium, I think I've got more in the truck, but there's also a handy little ore vein just under this bridge. Full of it. So we'll grab some from here. And here. Lovely jubbly. And you can see that it's picking up all of the eggs on the ground floor there. It's not picking up the ones on the other side of the bridge, which is what we want. Now, I'm also going to put the flag on this propulsion cannon because I want one for the magnetite out the ceiling in the gate room for robotics, basically. Let's say one more for safety. Yeah, that looks good to me. Right, so now we go out of the building and start building the vertical path downwards. If we built a normal L piece, we could have like possibly gone out on top. You see, that's a little bit too high. Righto. So I'm just thinking, do I have lead? Because if I have lead, I can build a foundation and use that as a thing. I'll need that for a hatch. Yes, I have some lead. Oh, fantastic. I'm so proud of myself for packing that. Right. So, we're going to do what's colloquially known as pro-game move. We're going to go up here. Get rid of that. Build a normal one. i.e. without glass. Hatch in the roof, which will just deposit us directly on top of the tube here. Then we want foundations. Yeah, calm down, Robin. It's not the end of the world. See? And we have our building platform there. Let's think. Right, we'll have to. I'll move the water on, if that's okay. Go and see if there's any more in the truck. So close to the water level. Now the reason again we're doing this is so that we can build water purifiers and also so that we can build like a sea truck dock if we wanted, or a pool. So keep now we're underwater. In fact, you don't really need to be that deep. This is probably deep enough. So, rethinking that, we're going to build one of these, which will allow us, if we move our truck, oh, that's me hitting the flesh. Take that out. Build a thing on a coffee machine. Right. Now is this little jelly boy gonna get in our way? Is it? Yep, the whole thing's underwater. That's what we want. And build that from the outside. Do I still have? No, I don't. Okay. We're gonna have to go back to our base to get some more copper. Ooh, another one. Got just enough for a ladder as well. That's fortuitous, but we won't have enough for the machine. So we'll go put the ladder in. At least. Where we can access the machine that is there. Oh, there it is. Alright, now we've got water, we've got food, we've got power. We've got a fully extended scanner room, which is currently not locating the eggs that we actually built it to do, but such is life. There's somewhere over here, I think. That's weird. There's some in a little crater there. Anyway. Right, so we've done that. We've done some building. Let's go have a look at fire robotics. We'll gather some titanium on the way there. As you can see, as we walked up this channel the other way, it gave us the radio beacon. Now you can go up that passage or this passage. They both lead to the same kind of area, so you know. These crystals produce heat. Got the fever peppers. Now if you go up here, there's another Pathfinder tool. In case we hadn't got it already. Oof, that did a lot of damage. Right, here's some more titanium. Right, so if you see that flashing light, that's a Pengling research point. So we will go to one of those when we scan it. Basically, you have to build this spy Pengling and then go through, use the remote to control it and go through these little holes where you can find cool stuff on the other side. Normally it's like extra resources. But in one case it is the antidote to the coronavirus, which is quite a big deal. It's the main focus of the first game is curing yourself of that. So you can turn off this nasty weapons platform. Right, there's an icicle that will drop here, so that can be dangerous.
Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
We want to get the Snow Fox hover pad fragment. We only need one to build the platform, but we're still going to need the individual Snow Fox fragments as well. If you go through here, around the back of the collapse thing there's some silver, which we will pick up because I want to build a battery charger. But we're having a bit of problem, so what I'm going to do switch to the propulsion cannon. And just use that to grab it out of the ore. Now, there's magnetite here, but our inventory's kind of full at the minute. That gives us 85, that gives us 75, but we don't need food yet. So we'll look at the rest of the facility. I'll go back and build some stuff, empty out my inventory. Right, so in here
Sam loved working.
you have a laser cutter fragment, you have a little poster that you can
I like the
take,
ones, dude.
Snow Fox,
I used to
which we
think there
will
was.
use. We're on 2 of 3 now. Little PDF. We get a map of the basin, which is handy.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Now, it's a shame you can't scan that and have that or that, but there is some nice art which we can take later on. Another battery and water purification tablet. So we're gonna just eat that now,
Combined with a
so we
frozen
can get
water
that.
source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Just so we can get the recipe. Oh, we do kind of need some health though. Bam. Right, so there's jukebox speakers in here, but there's no jukebox. There's an aquarium. Look, she's got some of the fish, including triops. This cold suit fragment is actually what we came into this room for. Now, to make it, you need to get the hair from the snow stalkers, like Preston. That there's also a water bottle there. That Marguerite has, trained. There's loads of them on this island, but to get the fur, you have to use the spy pangolin to like trundle up to it and collect it with its little grabber arm. If you go and stab the monster, even if you do manage to kill it, we wouldn't be able to kill it on this difficulty mode, because it would just one-shot us. But if you do manage to... Oh, nice poster. Thermos. I'll take that thermos. Take that thermos indeed. What was that? Yeah, even if you do manage to kill it, you can't then harvest the hair from it, which is weird, right? But yeah, you have to use the pangolin. So we're going to build one of them later. Walk through here, some more posters. Alien intruder, coffee machine, and fridge if we didn't already have it from Marguerite's little base. Can't get through there. And that is it's essential, the kind of main part of it that you access straight away. This is the gate room. You can't activate it on this end, but when we go to the other, like over the bridge, the north side of the island, we can find the other end of it and activate it from there, thus connecting the two islands. Now, there's magnetite ore vein just up there, but we'd have to use this to get the pieces out. I'm not going to bring them all down, but yeah, that's how you do it. And then we also want to use this, get out of the way, to move these crates. Because, lo and behold, there's a nice little area in here with fibre mesh, water, purification, food, flares. Apparently you can throw the flares and like distract the predators with them, but I've never successfully done that. Yeah. So this can be a nice little place to restock if you needed it. There's also a lot of fibre mesh which we'll need for the cold suit if we were building it. So that's fire robotics. I'll just show you. I have to run out here. Right. So if you go up the ledge there, there's like a little ladder. You can follow the path from that ladder. If you keep going north, you'll get to the cave where the frozen Leviathan is with the Chirovirus. But we don't really need to go there now. There's some more posters there. There's another music CD. There's also some like high level crafted items like some hydrochloric acid, synthetic fibers as well there. So that was fire robotics. We're going to do a little bit of construction in our base just to empty our bag. Then we're going to go across the bridge to the north. So let us first of all construct a coffee machine.
You look like you could use some coffee.
I do look like I could use some coffee. And then we don't need lead or that necessarily. We do need one of these. Actually, we will take the some copper. Oh, the machine's just told us that coffee is done. Look, it's full now, so we can use it on the surface. Still no joy, eh? There's some eggs that look like they might be on the surface there. We'll have a look. Another water machine. That should be enough water for us, to be fair. So, dump that. See, it's used a lot of power, that little cannon, which is annoying. I guess we should probably build a hover pad, a snow fox pad as well. Any more silver? Good job. There's loads of it around here. Cool. So before we go across the upper part of the bridge, we're gonna go down here, across the water into that little lit cave here, which is like super obvious now that it's nighttime all the time. So we'll just run up here, get our scanner out. Oh, it's a bit dark. Let's get our torch, a little ion cube for our troubles. An artifact! Energy generator. Mm. Lovely jubbly. Now there's another cube. I think there's also an ore vein in here. Yeah, here we are. Okay, I'll take the copper. If you make me use my grabber to get that silver, I'm going to be annoyed. Right, okay. Do silver. What are you doing on there, you silly bugger? Oh look, another vein. Mostly silver. Okay, we can get out of here now. We got what we came for. Now we can go up and across. I'm gonna just go to my base. I don't want to be lugging around stuff because we have to carry a lot of gubbins for heat, so I don't want to be like overloaded with silver, for example, because if worst comes to worst, we can't build a habitat and a hatch out of silver, can we? Which is what we might need to do to avoid our death by cold. Righty right. So we'll take some of this, some of that. Ugh. Build a thingy. I wonder if I've got a build one of those as well. I wonder if I've got a silicon rubber in my truck. So when you've got all of the fragments for the Snow Fox, much like in the rocket platform in the first game, you build the Snow Fox directly from the machine there. So, ciao, ciao. We'll take that. Leave that there. Root to do. We can use that in our endeavours. Okay, so we don't, but luckily there is a little kelp forest not too far away. It's quite serene next to these jellyfish, and I'm guessing that the water is freezing cold. So if it wasn't so freezing cold, it might even be enjoyable down here. There are the... Look how many cluster vine things there are. We've got an absolute bounty of them. Just need a titanium. There's even lead in there if you go looking. And also fragments for the propulsion cannon and laser cutter is down there too. Use the sea truck for now. Now, the one thing that I'd like you to bear in mind is the spy pangolin can't operate underwater. If you put it underwater, it just breaks. So don't risk your pangling needlessly.
Penguins, scientists scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
How very nice. Right, so the bad news is where we're going. I'm just going to drop a quick save. Where we're going, there's ice worms that will like pop up and try and murder us. If you keep running, you can sometimes avoid them, but other times they'll murder you. And I think on this difficulty they'll probably
I'm
just
sensing interesting patterns to the northeast.
murder us.
It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
So you want to jump up here. Of course, the steam vein turns up off just as we get here. We still got that quartz from earlier? Yeah. Dopey dope. So if we needed to, we could build like an eye compartment and a hatch and get safe. You hear that roar? That's not a good thing. Right. So into this large area here. If we hang a right, we'll get to a little mining station with some diamonds. There's even diamonds down there in the hole. But we want this data box. Now, Thumper is very much like a Thumper from the Dune sci-fi books.
New blueprint synthesized.
It creates like a rhythmic beating noise, which attracts the ice worms. So you can kind of like place it down and then run away in the opposite direction, away from them. Cool. So yeah, that's just overlooking the path that we've just walked, so let's not waste time going there. Even though it's dark, or night I should say, it's not that dark. The moon must be refracting a lot of the ice or whatever. Oh, I wanted to give you a look of the ice worm then, but he did not comply. So as we're running, we're going to keep an eye out for either fever peppers or tunnels to free restore our heat gauge. Whoa, there it is. There's your little thrill for the day. What is down here? Aha. Okay, right, well we'll go up here first, because our temperature gauge is getting dangerously low. Beeline for the peppers. Now we've got this as well, which will just like completely fill our gauge, but we don't really want to be wasting that when we can just pick up this renewable resource. And in these tunnels you tend to be more safe. I think this is the greenhouse. Yeah. We've got the teleportation module. Right, so you'll get
Technology acquired.
you'll get a tether tool with that as well, and basically you use the tether tool to teleport back to your sea truck module, the nearest sea truck module, I believe, that has there's the teleporting one. Okay, we don't really want to be out here. Let's go back the way we came. Look at that. Grim. Look at that sky. Right. looking for the little way down. More marines, silver and copper, maybe some gold. No, it looks like copper. Another fever.
Artifact data patterns are so
Okay,
strongly.
it's actually back the other way. Oh,
Information pertaining to my
oh,
instructions
sorry.
nearby.
It's messing up some snow stalkers, no doubt. Right. So we're holding down shift here to like run because we're on land. There's a snow stalker, and we've got bugger all cover. We're looping around. We actually want to be on the other side, but we're having to take a rather indirect route because I don't want to get one-shotted by those blasted snow stalkers. Okay, that is the Iceworm Graveyard. It's going to hit us. Please don't hit us. There we are. Right, it'll kick us back to like either our truck or the base. Yeah, the truck. Right, okay. How much did we lose? Okay, we lost the titanium, but we've kept the ion cubes and stuff like that, so that's happy. It's happy. Let's shake off the death by playing with our little pets. Don't want you to feel left out.
Good.
There we go. Right, that was fun. Right. So we want to head back basically the way we came last time. Before that rude iceworm jabbed its spike at us. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to head to that little ore vein over here. Try and grab some. No, we can't grab any more. Get up here by jumping and run into the tunnel. That's my spy pangling. So that's actually marking where I died. I must have dropped it when I died. Okay. Cool. Well, that'll guide us like a North Star. Rather nice tinkly music. Oh, as soon as I mention it, it goes away. Thank you, game. I know there's trivalve eggs around this end of the island because I found them here. They're blue. Maybe they're up here. Useless. Useless. Anyway. Oh. Use our coffee. Pen Garnet. That's a interesting name. For the love of Pete, Spikeweb, leave us be. Don't come into, well, technically I'm coming into your place of living and walking around, but I'm not doing any damage, sir. Could be doing worse. Could be with my prawn suit digging up all your ice or whatnot. Fever, peppers. Also, pick up some snow. Let's see how many it can do. I'm not sure if it does one or two, you see. Oh, just one. You can also throw the snowballs if you want to, which is kind of fun. Look at it. So angry. It gives this little roar. Oh, that's it. Absolutely nailing a snowstalker. I just want to grab my stuff and go, mate. That's all I want. Now, if we carried on going to the right here, we would end up in the graveyard, I guess, for the iceworms. And you can scan like skeletons and some of the stuff there as well. Okay. Right, well, back to where we were. So that little light there is kind of where we're heading. There should be a crack in the ice that we can run down. Yeah, here we are. Lovely jubbly. This is an architect fragment, by the way, and it, you know, it prompts an interesting discussion about their genes and where they got them from. You can't enter those force fields unless you have Alan in your skull, which is, you know, unfortunate. And we're looking for this little arm here.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the fourth iteration.
Okay, so we know they don't have hoof eyeballs. Always good to know. Right. So we've got the main story reason that we have to come north of the bridge. There's still the trivalve eggs up here and the ion cube mining point as well. So let's do a little bit of recon and see if we can find the ion cubes. We're not going to go down into the ice tunnel just yet. Okay. think it's just round here to the left. Again, plenty of these veins, all of silver and stuff. There's even some like lithium veins up here, which is, you know, pretty good because we've mined most of the lithium out of the purple geyser zone already. So otherwise we'd have to go quite deep. You can see that snow stalker. It's not good. Okay. Well, let's see if there's an alternate route. I don't think there will be, but we're also starting to freeze. I hear you, Robin. Calm down. There we are. Ah, trivalve egg. Finally. The joy. Right, that means yes. Right, so if you've been looking along, basically we've just followed the wall around from the architect body cache, the long way around, and that has led us to the trivalve eggs, which we wanted. There's some blueprints up there. I think it's the jump module. In fact, let's see if we can find anything from down here. Do not stop me now from howling the trivalves. Alright, we're in a tunnel, so that should... yeah, we're heating up. Aha, a little Altera bit, eh?
New technology acquired.
Batteries. Climb this ladder. I think we might be heading towards the teleport, but let's see. I'm more careful of jumping off stuff now. Falling doesn't generally do that much damage in the base game. Okay, that's where we want to lay our head. So this is gonna kill us. No, okay, nice. Pretty sure we've got an iron cube to activate the teleporter. Oh, what's this? Okay, surprise. There's also something roaring behind there, which is never a nice thing to hear. But there's a little, well, there's some more boxes down here and a little water platform as well. Yep. Jump in that. So the fact that there are Altera boxes there and this kind of building in front of us here suggests to me, oh look, a disc, that Altera not only knew but had been there. So let's way back up. Here's a little water pool with some more boxes. Some peppers. Let's go for a dive, shall we? Little fishy, little peeper. Not seeing any blood. Oh, there's a bladderfish, which you know, in the normal game mode, if we weren't playing vegetarian and had organic air sources on, we would eat them for oxygen potentially. So this is the underground like thing that I mentioned before, the one-way tunnel that'll lead us back into the main bay. Just push out the glass and we're back here. We've also connected the teleporter in Fire Robotics with the one at the north of the thing. So I'll go back and like show you. Well, I think I know. I'm pretty sure I know the way to not only Amarillo but the mining point for the ion cubes from. Let's chat with this. Shut it. Don't really need that. We'll put these tri-valve eggs in our carts, go hatch them in our volcano base.
Required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
We're gonna build some more of these. Make some more
Is that
fruit salads.
sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy.
Yeah, put those in our truck.
And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes, that is why a cure was imperative.
See, so he's just told us basically we need a cure because we were genetically greedy, and if we don't cure it, it will infect everything that our delightful DNA is shared with. So we're going to go back up the little passage there. Up the floaty bit. Now there's possibly enough room to build a eye compartment down here. Yeah, there is. So you could have a little base under the ice. The only downside I can see is that there's no, like in some of these under the ice bits on the other side of the bay, there's heat sources, so you could build like a thermal power plant there. Whereas here you'd have to rely on, I guess, like the bioreactor or the nuclear reactor. So you'd have to find an area where you could build a multi-purpose room. Which you might fit one in here. You'd probably fit one in around here. Right, let's climb up the ladder. Those ridiculous fins. That must feel so strange, just being lifted up a tube like that. Right, so we want to not go there. Go down. And head left. Piss. Am I just heading back? I think I'm just heading back towards the architect body. Never mind. I'm going for the road. Yeah, because this is where I got the tribal eggs, isn't it? Hopefully this will act as a tunnel. It does. Praise be. There's a snowstalker there, but we're looking for the tunnel. I'll go around this side just for safety. We could get our little pengling out here and try and get there first, but it's a little bit easier past fire robotics. So now that we're in this tunnel, We're looking for this. The mineable points. Da, 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 da. So, let's go back to the entrance of the tunnel and build a little base. Boop. Okay. Yeah, I thought as much. That's that. Right. Drink that. Oh, sorry, drink a pepper. Eat the pepper. We need some more titanium. Look, there's some lithium in there, which we could grab with our propulsion cannon. Don't want copper ore, I want titanium. I need a lot of it as well. That's it. Oh look, there's a little pangling thing in there with an ion cube. Wonder what else is through there. Unfortunately, the Cure 1 doesn't have an ion cube in it, so that's not the cure. Penguin research. The whole... Come on, how hard is it to find rinky-dink titanium of this place? It's just silver and copper and gold everywhere. Bloody titanium. And knowing me, we'll find... Yeah, look, mineable titanium. Which would be great if the iceworms weren't here, ready to manifest their destiny in eating every prawn suit known to man. So, no good for our purposes right now. We've still got the shiver. Sound effects. These tunnels were apparently made by the lovely ice worms, but they don't attack you in them, or at least in this one anyway. They haven't. Oh look, a sneaky little crack. Tea, sneaking around. Right. I wanted to get the titanium to basically build a like a power generator and a fabricator, and then a beacon, so that we would be easily able to find the ion cube mining in the future, and we could use it to triangulate it from like the base there, which is at the beachhead. But never mind, such is life. If you just follow this video, you'll eventually get that. As I take many a wrong turn. Oh, look, a data box up there that we haven't triggered. Take the first aid kit, because why not? Oh, it's just a thumper. Oh well. Can't always win. I really want to fall off that cliff. Look, here's the bloody titanium. Can't even carry it. Oh, frustrating. It looks like the bridge over there, which means if we follow this down around, we should get back to the bridge.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Well, that was the fixing the bridge and doing the bit of the game north, as well as building a little base on land for us here. We also visited Fire Robotics. In the next video, I'm going to go searching for the antidote, the cure for the coronavirus, and go administer it to the Leviathan. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon. Breathe deep.